See sort of mid to high teens percentage points less bookings than there were a year ago. So it is significant, but it's also not that there's no one flying anymore, right? So we are not in a pandemic scenario where 95% was gone. We are in a scenario where a few percentage points are gone. And we see a lot of this demand showing up in other areas. Yeah? So we see very strong demand to Europe, we see very strong demand to Latin Caribbean. So people are actually trading the US against other destinations. And the nice thing of our business is our assets are movable. We then move them to other markets and then take people where they want to go. The only thing you can't predict is the future, right? So we don't know. Right now we only see what's happening. But but we do assume that at some point in time there will be some kind of agreement, hopefully, and then what we have seen in the past in our industry is that whenever there's a change in demand pattern for political reasons, it's usually transitional, and long-term demand trends need to usually flow back to where they were in the past. Whether this is going to happen and when this is going to happen remains to be seen. But we assume that ultimately this will be over and people will continue flying to the US.
I think what we're going to see is a lot of people coming to Calgary and a lot more national travel. I think, we know that Banff and the Bow Valley Corridor are bracing for a very active tourism season. So I think that, on top of the fact that we're going to be showcased for the next month because of the G7 meetings, means that Calgary is going to be on the map. It's going to be really exciting for us, and hopefully that means more air traffic through the Calgary airport and for WestJet.